Welcome students, I am Manish Singh, your math teacher, and today we will discuss about the second chapter of mathematics, that is a fraction, and this is the third video of the fraction. In the previous video I have explained you how to add and subtract of the fraction if we have a question in like and unlike form. So before the today's video, first will we discuss about the last homework. So what was the last homework? So last homework was solve the exercise 2a, question number 1 and 2, and today we solve few questions of the exercise 2a. And in the exercise 2a, first question is a 7 upon 9 plus 1 upon 8. So if the addition here, so first we match the denominator. If the denominators are different, we solve in a unlike form. So you know that how we can solve the unlike fraction. So firstly we convert in a like fraction, and you know how we can convert the any unlike fraction into the like fraction by the LCM. So look here, this is 7 upon 9 and 9 is the denominator of the first fraction and 8 is the denominator of the second fraction. So first we take the LCM. Now how we can find the LCM of 9 and 8? By the prime factorization method. In this method we divide the 8 by 2, 2 4s are, then 2 2s are, then 2 1s are, and then 9 divided by 3, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are, then 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, and 24 3s are 72. 72, then this is the LCM of the 9 and 8, then 72 write as a common denominator, then this 72 divide by 9, and then we get what? 9 8s are, then 7 multiplied by 8 plus 9, 8 9s are, then 1 multiplied by 9, then 7 8s are 56 and 9 1s are 9, 72, then 9 56 plus 9 is 65 upon 72. Then after the solution we check the answer. If the numerator and denominator is divisible by any same number, so we cancel them, otherwise write as the same. So 65 and 72 is not divisible, are not cancelled by the same number, so 65 and 72 is the answer. Now next one is this is given in a mixed fraction, and we know that any fraction question we cannot solve in a mixed fraction. So firstly we mixed fraction convert into the improper fraction. So 8 3s are 24 plus 1, 25 upon 8 plus 6 1s are 6 plus 5, 11 upon 6. Then again we find the LCM of 8 and 6. When we find the LCM of 8 and 6, then we get what? 24, and this 24 write as a common denominator. 8 3s are, so 25 multiplied by 3 plus 6 8s are, then 11 multiplied by 8, then 25 3s are 75 plus 11 8s are 88 upon 24. Add the both number. 8 5 13 7 8 15 plus 1 16, 163 upon 24. Look, this is the improper fraction, and we can write in a simplest form. So you write 163 divided by the 24, and you can write in a simplest form. Now next one is a 5 upon 8 minus 1 upon 2. So again we take the LCM of the 8 and 2, then we get the what? 8 8, then 8, this is 8 1s are 8, 5 multiplied by 1, 2 4s are, then 1 multiplied by 4, this is 5 minus 4 upon 8 is equal to 1 upon 8. This is the answer. Now this is the simplification. So here is the 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 5 upon 8. We find the LCM of 2 4 and 8, then we get what? 8. So LCM of 2 4 and 8 is a 8. Then this is 8 is a common denominator. 2 4s are, so 1 multiplied by 4 minus 4 2s are, then 1 multiplied by 2 plus 8 ones are, then 5 multiplied by 1. Then 4 minus 2 plus 5 upon 8. So you can use the simplification rule, or you can solve the first two number. 4 minus 2, this is 2 plus 5 upon 8, then 7 upon 8. This is the answer. So this was all about the last homework. Now today's first topic is a comparison of fraction. How we can compare of any two fraction number. So we can compare of any two fraction number by the two rule. First rule is by cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. In this method, we multiply second denominator to first numerator and this first denominator to second numerator. Suppose here sometime fraction is, and this is the symbol for using the comparison of fraction less, greater and equal. Here is given 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 5. Firstly, we match the denominator. If denominator is same, so we can easily find which one is a greater and which one is a smaller. We can only compare the numerator. So 3 is greater than 2. So 3 upon 5 is greater than 2 upon 5. But if the fraction is given in an unlike form, means different denominator, so how we can compare? So look here, we can compare by the cross multiplication. Look this question. 1 upon 2, denominator is a 2. 1 upon 4, denominator is a 4. Both denominators here different. So we multiply by which method? By cross multiplication. In this method, we multiply this denominator, means second fraction denominator, to first fraction numerator, and then 4 ones are 4. Numerator will be, after multiplication, numerator will be 4, and then 2 multiply by 1. After multiplication, the numerator will be 2. Match these two numbers. This is 4, this is 2. Means 1 upon 2 is greater than 1 upon 4. So we can compare by the cross multiplication of any fraction. Then second rule, second is a decimal value. Decimal value means, that is a decimal value means, listen, fraction means division. Fraction is also a form of division, meaning here numerator divide by denominator and write the answer in a decimal form. So 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4. Look here, in this method, numerator divide by denominator means 1 divide by 2 in a decimal form. Look here, this is a this is a divisor and this is a dividend. Dividend is a less than divisor. So we take the LCM, decimal in a quotient. Now 0 here, 2 5s are 10. So what's the value of here? 0.5. And then same as 4. 1 is divided by 4. 0. 4 2s are 8. 2. Then decimal always give a 1 0. 20. Then 4 5s are. Now its value is a 0.25. Compare these two values. This is the first number is a 5 and first number is a 2. Which one is greater? 5. So 0.5 is greater than 0.2. Meaning is a 1 upon 2 is greater than 1 upon 4. So this is all about the comparison of fraction. By the cross multiplication, in this method, second denominator multiplied by the first numerator of the fraction, and first denominator multiplied by the second numerator. And in this method, second is the decimal value. In the decimal method, we divide the numerator by the denominator in decimal. Now next topic is a multiplication of fraction, and this is a very easy topic. We can easily multiply. And what is the rule? In this method, we can multiply. Suppose that this is a numerator, this is a denominator, and this is a second fraction, numerator and denominator. So how we can multiply these two fractions? We can multiply by very easy method. In this method, we only multiply by numerator and denominator to denominator. Suppose that one question we have 1 upon 3 and multiply by 2 upon 5. Look here, 1 upon 3 multiply by 2 upon 5. So in this method, what is saying in this method? Means you can multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So is equal to 1 multiply by 2, this is a numerator, this is a numerator. So 1 multiply by 2 and then 3 multiply by 5. So 1 2s are 2 and 3 5s are 15. After multiplication, you can check your answer. If the answer numerator and denominator is divisible by each other or divisible by any same number, so you can cancel them. Otherwise, you write same as. So 2 upon 15 is not divisible by any same number. So we can write that 2 upon 15 is the answer. In the second form, in the second question, 2 upon 5 of 10. This type question, in this type question, we know that very well. So what is the meaning of off? Off means multiply. So 2 upon 5 multiply by 10. Look at this number. This is a without denominator. In this case, we know that whole number we can always write with one denominator. Means if there is no denominator, so we can write the upon 1. So 2 upon 5 multiply by 10 upon 1. So you can multiply easily numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator r. First, you see the fraction 2 upon 5 multiply by 10 upon 1. Here, any number means any numerator is divisible by denominator or any denominator is divisible by numerator. So look here, 2 is not divisible by 1, but 5 and 10 divisible each other. Means here we can divide 10 by 5. So firstly we cancel them. 5 1s are 5 and 5 2s are. So what is left here? 2 upon 1 multiply by 2 upon 1. So we can multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominators. 2 multiply by 2 upon 1 multiply by 1. Then 2 2s are 4. 4 and 1 1s are 1. 4 upon 1 r, you can also write like as this, only 4. So this is the first two example of the multiplication. In multiply, how we can multiply? This is a rule, numerator multiply by numerator and denominator multiply by denominator. This is a basic rule of the multiplication. Numerator to multiply by numerator and denominator to multiply by denominator. And next type question, suppose that if the question is given in the mixed fraction form, 7 is to 1 upon 2 multiply by 14. So how we can multiply? So firstly we convert the mixed fraction into the improper fraction. So how we can convert? You know that whole number multiply by denominator. So what is the whole number? Here is the whole number 7 and what is the denominator? 2. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 15 upon 2, then multiply by 14. Look here, again this is a 14 only. So we can write the 14 upon 1. 15 upon 2 multiply by 14 upon 1. Same process. 15 upon 2 and 14 upon 1. 14 and 2 is it divisible? Yes. 14 divisible by 2. So 2 1s are 2 7s are. So what is left here? 15 upon 1 multiply by 7 upon 1. Then 15 7s are. You know table la? 15 7s are. Good. 105 upon 1. Then answer will be 105 upon 1, or you can also write the 105. So table is very important for the everything's in a mathematics, fraction, addition, subtraction. If you know table, you can solve easily each and every question. So this was all about today. So and today's your homework is a solve the exercise HW what? Solve the exercise 2B, question number 1 and 2. So today's homework, solve exercise 2B, question number 1 and 2, and this exercise is attached in PDF form in the description box. So you can open the description box and you can find your homework. So thank you and take care.